Welcome to another modern stream, everybody. We're gonna be playing some lands, which I haven't played in a long time, actually. This is a deck that I brewed up a couple of months ago, I think. Obviously, it has the usual suspects. We got some reclaimers, we got some explorers, gracers to ramp, red and six in Night of the Reliquary Dryad, of course. We have the flagstones. The Flagstones engine working alongside Valakut, and then we have, all of our Naya colored cards. And then on the top end, we have Failure Retreat, which is effectively Field of the Dead at home. From the meme, I want Mom, I want Field of the Dead, and we have Field of the Dead at home. Yeah, this is Field of the Dead at home right here. But it has a couple of interesting synergies. It's also really nice whenever you get to resolve this against mid-range decks, of course, and stuff like that. But the fact that when you put the +1/+1 counters, you give those creatures vigilance works really nicely with both Knight of Reliquary and Elvish Reclaimer. That's a pretty cool synergy. Also, for Failure Retreat works really well with fetch lands, of course. So it's pretty solid. Like, this card actually has been a lot better than expected. And the other top end card is Escape to the Wilds. 5 mana, draw 5. That's basically what this is, and with a little bit of ramp added to it. So this card, every time I got to resolve this card, it was very good. So we're playing 3 copies right now. Maybe it should be 2. I doubt it should be 4. But yeah, banned in standard. Card banned in standard. We of course have a bunch of access to a bunch of one-off, Blast Zone, Bujuki Bog, Ghost Quarter, Caviar Crossroads, and Vesuva to copy any of those effects. As far as the sideboard goes, we have access to Path to Exile, Lightning Bolt as our removal, Veil of Summer against control decks, discard spell decks, Soul Guide Lantern against graveyard strategies, Purge against Ashiok, Blood Moon, all that nonsense. Dayside against Heliod specifically, but you get to exile some enchantments, so it's not the end of the world. Cleansing Wildfire against Tron to go alongside with the one-off fun-off in the main deck. Couple of that Big Sphere against Tron and against a spell-based combo. Couple of Force of Vigors against Blood Moons and whatnot. And Giganta because it's free. Of course, whenever we bring in Force, we're gonna have to cut the Giganta. But I was playing Night of Autumn in place of Force, and I don't know, just like the difference in power level, I think it's significant, and it's significant enough for me to rather play Force of Vigor instead of something like a Night of Autumn. I may be wrong on that one, but we'll see how that goes. And that's gonna be it for this deck. But if you are enjoying the content, of course, make sure you hit that follow, like, and subscribe buttons, and I will see you there for number 1. Here we are for round number 1. We get to reveal our companion. Companions are so busted, man. Keep in this hand. Watergrave. Ooh, Shadow has actually seen an interesting resurgence, which is cool. I wouldn't be surprised if they take my Grazer here, actually. You had Skyclaves. I tried Skyclaves, but the mana base just did not function, so ended up moving away from Skyclaves. Just play Valakut. Nothing. I guess that we can... I'm not used to playing Giganta in this deck, so I almost forgot that we can just put this in my hand. It's my first iteration with Giganta in the deck, which is funny. Opponent does nothing. Expressive iteration. So I'm assuming that this is Shadow. Could be something else, but... Oh, please Inquisition me, opponent. Please Inquisition me. Please Inquisition me. Please Inquisition me, opponent. Oh, just do nothing? Well, we get to resolve. I mean, it's not bad. That is not bad. I'm gonna start speeding out 2/2s now. What's my opponent doing? I think we just make 2/2s. Oh, I guess that it can't be Shadow because they have Sulfur Falls. It can't be Shadow because of Sulfur Falls. Counter draw. Okay. In love with this deck? It's pretty funny. It's a cool deck. It's fun. It's fun. I'm gonna fetch here so I can make my dudes. Bolt proof. Opponent still does nothing. Okay. Well, if they don't do anything, I'm not gonna do anything either. Bolt my face. Oh, do they have breach? Any thoughts on MH2 spoilers? I mean, I talked about this a bunch in both podcasts, so I feel like I've been talking non-stop about it, even though I haven't actually been talking non-stop about it on the stream. If you have any specific questions, then I'm happy to answer them, but I'm not gonna just, you know, go off about them. I mean, it's cool that we have lethal here. That we can present lethal force my opponent to do something, and if they don't do anything, we still have lethal post-combat. I mean, they could have bolted this, and they didn't. They could have bolted this, and they didn't, so... Bolt on Arboreal Gracer resolves. I mean, the episode is not live. We just recorded it today. So it's not live just yet, but... Again, if you have any questions about any spoilers, any specific spoilers, I would be happy to answer them, but... So it's likely this dies to push, but it just doesn't matter because we get another token and they can't beat my board anyway. We're gonna bring in Celestial Purge in case of Ashiok. And that's it. I can't fathom that my opponent was expecting they were going to lose to Failure Retreat today. Anything so far slots into Amulet? No, nothing. Patriarchs beating. We actually talked about Patriarchs beating because, you know me. I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer at heart, and I was reminiscing of the ye old times where I would play against my a guy at my LGS who who would always beat me with Goblin Bidding. That deck was super fun. I really doubt that we're gonna see anything. I like casting you follow. Yeah, ma. Thank you for the raid, ma'am. Welcome everybody from Yama's stream. We are just having a good time here, playing meme decks of quality. Quality meme decks are what Tuesdays in this channel are all about. So that's what we're doing. How was your stream, man? MTGO Elge, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the 1 mana legendary insect that they just spoiled for what's his name looks pretty good in Hardened Scales. 3/2/3s playing some not so great decks and having some not so great luck. So it sounds like an average Yama stream, I guess. Here's a Ren. Probably gonna get countered. What the hell is my opponent doing over there? What is my opponent's deck? Why do they refuse to do anything at all? I am very confused. They're playing Twin? I doubt that you want Sunken Ruins in a Twin deck. I mean, I could see them being playing Breach. I could see them playing Breach, but am I getting breached here? Okay, so I guess they are playing Breach. Alright, so that makes a lot more sense now. It's Breach. Why are we doing Grixis though? What's the black for? I'm not dead, but like I don't really want to continue playing this game. Like I'm gonna win a couple of turns from now. I'm not gonna win right now, but I'm gonna win a little bit later. So I'd rather just move on. So I guess I don't care about that. Rather have Gracer instead. Well, this hand's not gonna beat. It's not gonna beat the Breach deck. Okay. It sucks because that the redundant Flagstones was like my fetch land, my poor man's fetch land. So the fact that we have to ship it sucks, but we get to turn to Ren here. Looking for a fetch land here. Remand. They printed a red version of Submerge. Oh, that's a reprint. You're talking about this is really awkward. You're talking about the one that blows up an artifact. Can't find fetch lands here. Quite unfortunate. Finally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I play a Dryad, it's probably gonna get countered. But it's my only realistic shot at winning here. Oh wow, they remand. That means we get to resolve the Dryad. All right. Okay. If we get breached, it sucks. Aren't you excited for when they print Submerge into Modern? Yeah, that one would suck. Submerge would really suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're gonna be left with 3 permanents. So they're attacking me, I'm assuming? Why can't I see? It says I am being attacked. So I guess I'm not gonna ditch the Ren. So let's fetch here. We're gonna deal 1 to them and 1 to the Snapcaster. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Playing a Naya Lands deck? Yeah, that would be a way to describe it. I guess I don't want to die to Prismari Command. Just gonna play both of these. I mean, if they don't have a Bolt, we can kill them next turn. We of course die to Lightning Bolt though. Double Prismari Command. I don't know, anything like that. They do have double Prismari Command. That sucks. That's not a Prismari Command. Huh. That's weird. All right. So we plus here, fell the retreat. That sounds lethal to me, folks. That sounds lethal to me. That sounds lethal to me. Boop. Got him! See you for the next round. All right, second round. Yeah. Hell yeah. Strong opener. Quite strong opener. So we're gonna go turn 1 Reclaimer. Then we can go turn 2 Ren plus on the Windswept Heath. And then we can explore into Reclaimer activation. Renan 6 better than Annihilator 6. Yep. It was just confirmed. Wild Slash. Okay, so we're facing a Prowess gamer. Sucks to fetch shock, but kind of is what it is. We do get to play Dryad here, though, which is nice. It sucks because we're not going to be able to go find Valakut without the Reclaimer. Never mind. I still think I'm going to go for Dryad here. I think Rampant is going to be important so I can set up Feather Retreat. Vapor Snag. Honestly, that's kind of good for us. Are they gonna kill Ren or not? That's the question. But like they gave up a prowess trigger, which is nice. I guess I can go retreat here first before I play the Dryad. Why did they want the Vapor Snack to get exile? I don't think that matters at all. Face or Ren? Ren. Okay. Oh. Well. That's a fine top deck, I tell ya. That is a fine top deck, I tell ya. No need to explore there. I'd rather hold up Heath as an instant speed lightning bolt. Ha! 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 Nice Vapor Snag. Prowess. Okay, so this is what I want for Prowess. I want that one too. And that's it. This one comes out. This one comes out. Got one of those. Feather Retreat seems like it could be good. Probably Knight is just worse than Reclaimer. Just because it's more expensive. It is bigger though, so if I can set up Knight, it can do better. Let's go with something like that. I am definitely not respecting Prowess enough with this deck. I should be respecting it more. It is definitely the undisputed best deck in the format. Keep it all faith for the bit of a Luxie, I see. Yeah, Kamal says, every now and then I have to go back home. You know what I'm saying? You know me. You know me. I act like I can play other things, but deep down, all I really want to be doing is just tapping 2 mana and activating a Leverage Reclaimer. That's just who I am. That is just who I am. Also, Old Border Knight. Good old Border, the Knight of the Reliquary. Can you imagine if we had gotten an Old Border Reclaimer? Reap the Past. Is that the one that you pay X and you get X cards back? I don't think that would work. You're not very good at filling your graveyard. Yeah. Like you would just draw a bunch of lands. Like it's doesn't really work, I don't think. This is just better. Funny how this came from a historic brew, actually. This was a historic deck before it was a modern deck, which is funny. Is there any reasonable artifact creatures we can get with Urza's Saga? Best I have come up with is Inquisitive Puppet, blocks twice, and scries. Why would you want to get a creature with Urza's Saga? Like why is it a creature what you're looking for with Urza's Saga? Ryan and Amulet Reclaimer League right now, so much fun. Yeah. Last league I played with Amulet Reclaimer, I 5-0'd. In fact, was my list published? I didn't even look. What is this? Shift F. Nope, it's not it. All right, can't figure it out right now. That one's good here. There's the one drop that if you sack it, your opponent can't cast spells. Is it Alt F? It is Alt F. No, it is not Alt F. Control F? Yes, it is Control F. Now. Feels bad, man. This card is so messed up, man. This card is so messed up. Did I just bottom you? I thought I had just bottomed you. I guess you're back. Somebody answered the door. It's just Windows being silly. Hope of Giripur, yeah, that's the one. What are the chances that my opponent doesn't have a mutagenic growth? -1,000, right? I'm still gonna risk it for the biscuit. Particularly having a second Ren. We get super blown out, but it is what it is. Hey! That's cool. That one's not cool. What do I think about Grist in Modern? I assume that it's gonna be great in the Yawgmoth deck. At least I know that Tom Ross is gonna be playing it. For sure. Awkward. Still fine though, still fine. Messed up magic card. Messed up magic card. Messed up. Absolutely messed up. Am I dead, opponent? I would appreciate the no slow roll. If you'd be so kind. Oh, wait! Damn it. Well, I guess we lose now. God damn it. Moto! Oh, that's frustrating. That is frustrating because it really seemed like they were out of gas. That one... that one stings. That one stings because it really seemed like they were out of gas. That's what I get for reading chat and people talking about a Glimmer Wasp. Damn it. All of this insect talk is getting annoying. That sucks. It also felt like that game was close. Is it bugging me? Wow. Too soon. Too soon or not soon enough? Have I tried Valak Exploration? Yes, I have. This card's better. This card is very, very good. Particularly in a shell like this. I think I'm going for Ren. What about 4cc Karn? There's just no room for Karn. Karn's great though. I love me some Karn. I think Karn's very good right now. My opponent's super respecting the Ren and 6s. Super respecting the Ren. So I think I'm just gonna go Dryad into Crossroads. And I'm not gonna block. That card is so messed up. Every time I see a Prowess deck resolving an expressive iteration, I'm just like, that's messed up. Why Crossroads over Fountain? Because you have some pretty steep mana requirements in this deck. Like you do need the white mana for amount. I don't think I can block there. There's no way they're playing Spellbeers. No respect for the peers. I have another Escape to the Wilds Exiled, so I think I'm just gonna try to play as many lands as I can. And we also get to play a blocker, which is nice. I'm not blocking with Dryad, so might as well serve. I am at 17, which I could die from. I could certainly die from 17. Gracer is the real hero. It's just a good boy. Just a good Gracer boy. Just jumping under the bus. Just to help its skin. Go nuts, opponent. Glad you're finally warming up to the beast. I mean, Gracer was always fine. It's just a card that it was always a contextual card. It was never an objectively good card. It was always a contextual card. God damn it. I'm just gonna die to mono lava darts. F's in chat for me, I guess. Am I really about to die from 17? I'm about to die from 17. Well, I guess I shouldn't have attacked with this Dryad, huh? Guess I shouldn't have attacked with this stupid Dryad. That's cool. That is cool. Anyway, see you for the next round. Welcome to round number 3. We just died from an unreasonably high life total from the aggro deck, but it's fine. This hand is not keepable though, which is unfortunate. This hand is. Keep. Bottom that one. Play that one. Pass the turn. Playing his prowess again. Ugh. I think my main problem with this is that it just gets so boring so quickly. Why am I this stupid? Like, obviously I wanted to get a mountain and I was complaining in chat and I got got. Shit. I think we're just dead, right? Yeah, I think we're just dead. All right. Seen enough. I've seen enough. So these are the good cards. We cut one of these, we cut one of these, and that one. How do Chennai? Thank you for the follow. When I was testing this deck, I felt like I really needed 4 balls plus when I was main board. Yeah, but like you can only respect the prowess matchup for so much before your deck is just non-functional, right? At least in game 1. This hand seems good to me though, because like I can grow the Reclaimer pretty quickly. Don't get to catch a stream very often, but I watch YouTube vids a lot to learn Amulet. Keep up the good. Oh, thank you, Halo Chan. Appreciate it. So we get to go turn 1 Reclaimer, and if my opponent doesn't kill it, we get to make it a 3/4, which is nice. We also have access to Blast Zone. We can't really afford to block there, which is unfortunate. That Blast Zone Reclaimer synergy, yeah. I mean, gotta do what you gotta do, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Completely stabbed. Or I can make a 6/6 Knight of the Reliquary. Alternatively, I can ramp. If I ramp, I can trigger Dryad next turn. That seems more important to me. There's no time for ramp. I literally said how there is. There is exactly enough time to ramp. I mean, yeah, I guess I died to Vapors now, but like, I don't even just die to Vapors now. Like, yeah, sure, if they have like enough to kill me from 15 here, I lose. But if I don't die, I get to play my Dryad and I get to kill both of their things. Sure, run once a jury step. God damn it. Funny thing, Sajiri step would be actually worse than just getting the Valakut there. That's it? That's it? What? Say what? You got no shit, opponent. All your shit is dead. You don't have any more shit, opponent. You're done. Out of here. Who said that we didn't have time to ram? Show yourself. It was Joe Fish, who is a fool. Challenge you to a duel. Do I want to play this? Guess I don't see a reason to not play it. Like, I'm untapping with a knight and a reclaimer, so. Pistols are done. Can I do the sound effects in the pistol battle? Hey, we got some new spoilers. Tribute Mage. So shiny. 2 on a blue. Enchant creature, when it is battlefield, if you control a token, tap enchanted creature, then scry 2. And it doesn't untap. That's cute. What does this do? This is just a turn 3 knight? Sure. Maybe I should be shipping this, but too tough to resist. Yes, Narcs, this is a fairly retreat friendly stream. Don't keep without removal. The issue is that if I keep with removal, I'm probably gonna lose anyway, so damned if we do, damned if we don't kind of situation, you know? I'm not gonna like the new evoke creature. Opponent goes top. Wow. What a luck suck. Can we find a path? Would have loved to see a path there. Okay, Blast Zone place. Blast Zone place. Blast Zone place. Sprite Dragon. I guess Blast Zone does not play. I guess Blast Zone does not play, actually. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. We can make this guy a 4/4. This gal 4/4 actually. Opponent doesn't shuffle because they kept on top from the Stormwing, so I'm assuming that they had top the Sprite Dragon and then they drew for turn. I mean, if we don't lose here and we find it right off the top, we're cooking. I'm gonna say that much. I am going to say that much. Could I please not die, OP? Pretty please. I mean, we can gain like 2 life next turn, but it's not gonna be enough. I think I'm gonna have to escape to the wilds this coming turn. Ugh. When the wild slash goes upstairs, you should fear. Well, I guess we're dead. Like Lavadar probably means that we're just dead. That 6 is so tiny. How is this a realistic amount of damage? How the hell is this fine? Chat. 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 Yeah. All right. We have successfully confirmed that Prowess is not a good matchup for us, but we are chugging along. Uh-huh. Well, I'm actually going to go for Forest into Gracer here, because it allows us to double spell this coming turn. Otherwise, like I play my Reclaimer, opponent pushes it, and like we can't even Wildfire on turn 2. Very happy about Subtlety. Elemental Strival finally gets good instant speed ways of dealing with opponents. I guess we can always count on Jund to make our unplayable decks a little bit better. Thank you, Jund. Thank you, Jund players around the world. For helping us make our embarrassing decks slightly better. Hey Biffus, doing fine. Having some fun playing some nonsense decks. Holding on to the Gracer because the mana, the damage doesn't matter too much really, and having Liliana protection seems important. I also love that Giganta is larger than Tarmogoyf. That's just funny. No blocks. The next turn I'm going to start chump blocking though. If I need to. I may not need to. Decay my Reclaimer. We could call it Declaimer. Another Chamblocaroni. How many humans decks will be running Black Lotus making stick? I don't even know. One, two, three. Do we even have enough mountains to trigger Valakut? I totally forgot when I built this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we don't. So we cannot naturally trigger Valakut, which is annoying. I think it was more important to get rid of the, like, to make sure that this is in play. What are my Wrens? Would love to see a Wren. Board is down to 2 cards. Down to no cards. Up to 2 cards. Larger than Goif. I will block. Well, I should probably crack this Nail's Vellum here. Croxa. Yikes. Yikes. Ugh. They're like, my Goif is too large. I want to make it smaller. Too large a Goif. I don't like that. I can fetch here. But I can only fetch once, otherwise I die to the Croxa attack trigger. I guess I can just pass. I can swing with both. So we're gonna have to hold it. I'm gonna have to hold the card for Croxa. Good old Croxa Ghost Quarter basic forest deck. You love to see it. I guess Fetchland is also interesting because Fetchland forces the Croxa to chump. Oh, but they flush it back, so. They have this to fetch and they have this to retrigger. So I think I'm dead. Like, I can't just pass the turn and hope that this is good. So I have to find exactly another escape. Escape is the only card that saves me here. Damn it. It's gonna die to the fucking Croxa. If I had found Bojugabog, maybe we had a shot. Although I think what my opponent's gonna do here is they're gonna just like chomp the big one and just take 6. They have perfect info. It's good to know that the Giganta was relevant. Because it's there mostly as a 3v, but seeing it be relevant in this match is cool. Exactly dead to the Croxa. Feels bad, man. Like Purge, Soul Guide. And I guess Veils. Yeah. Brutal. You would have been great at any point at all. At any point ever in the past match. Ren would have been so good. Probably have to take the skip to the wilds here. Interesting pick. Yep. Yep. Green source, red source? My body has Ghost Quarter, which is interesting. Super annoying. My hand seems strong though. My hand seems moderately strong. It's a big game for them for sure. But no fetch is also a big game for us. Nope. That one first. -2. Don't thought sees me. Ah. Taking 5 here. What's up, Ash? I think I want to create more bodies here. Man, that second Thoughtseize, dude. That Thoughtseize was so brutal. That Thoughtseize was so brutal. Jeez. No, it's Gigantastic the companion. So I can trade for 2 cats. Or I can trade just for the Dryad. 5. We're gonna draw Valak, and I'm gonna be really sad here, but What's my favorite preview so far? Probably Cabal first. I think it's a cool card. Not insane or anything, but I think it's a fun new card to have in the modern format. So they need to answer my Reclaimer. Been trying to use Skewed Swarm. Yeah, Skewed Swarm just doesn't work. It's too bad. Which is unfortunate, honestly. It's a cool card, but... Ha! Nice spillage. I have the Suba in the deck. So attack Lily, attack Ren. I guess I don't want to send two at Liliana. So send one at Lily, one at Ren, and the other one face, and this one also face. Like, I don't really care about killing the walkers anyway. On a scale from 7 to 10, how sad are we about Force of Aether Gust? Like, it's okay. Like, it's not, like, insane. It's not that I'm, like, excited about facing the deck, that card, but it's more of a matter of I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. We saw the synergy there, right? We saw the synergy between Retreat and Reclaimer there. Pretty cool. Get to do some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, this is my list. I haven't touched it in a long time. I can't remember when was the last time that I streamed this deck, and I didn't really make any changes. I just kind of went with it. I think I had ousts, and I switched those for Path to Exile. That's the only change that I made. But everything else I've kind of like been working. Like I was working on this deck back some couple of months ago. I think I'm gonna cycle the discarded rose. Oh no, my opponent knows what's up. That just makes things so much tougher for us. Also the fact that we just cannot find a reasonable card to save our life, but okay. Okay. Remember playing Dredge and seeing Leyline of Sanctity and my opponent got surprised when they realized Nail spell my targets. Oh yeah, no, Leyline is legit good against Amulet. From Dredge specifically. From Dredge specifically, Leyline is actually good against Amulet. Gonna peach the other Windswept Heath. Peaching real cards over there. Nice. That is really nice. That's interesting because they should have probably milled themselves and attempted to get Croxa. What to kill here? Because if I crack on 3, I get rid of both of these. And then I'm just dealing with the Tarmogoyf. It's probably better to deal with the 3 drops though. I need to draw something here though. So I'm gonna have to chump. Sure. Sure. All right. So now we just need to find Failure Retreat. Well, because I should have cracked this on 2, huh? I guess I should have cracked that on 2. Cycle. Play Ren, cycle, Scattered Groves. We can technically find a chump blocker. Nope. Brutal. All right. See you next round. Okay, last round. Last round. Keep this hand. Strong hand. Good hand. Let's see if we're playing against a deck that does not care about what I'm doing here. Darkslick Shores. Pixis. Lantern, man. Are we really just playing against Lantern right now? Well, we don't have answers to that main deck, so like that's there to stay. There certainly is an argument for playing the Reclaimer there. Probably not a good idea. We do have Blast Zone. We do have access to Blast Zone. Okay, probably gonna find Lantern, I imagine. We can still kill them through Ensnare and Bridge. Thopter Foundry. Can go score to myself to go get some extra cats. Any sky is falling, taking from the tiny community about new spoiler? Probably. It's gonna happen eventually. Make a cat. Which way are? So I think I'm going to go get Blast Zone. If I go get Blast Zone, that unlocks Ren. That unlocks Ren, and then I can go. Please don't tell me that Blast Zone is one of. Okay, sweet. Let's get one of the one that was exiled. You know. I would have just been adding insult to injury. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So what we can do is we can crack using Reclaimer, crack here, go fetch a Valakut, make a 2/2, then crack this thing, blow up all the 1-drops, bounce, get Blast Zone, replay Blast Zone, make another 2/2. And then we uptick this up to 3, blow up the bridge, take it from there. Opponent has no cards left in hand. Oh, that also helps. Whee! Oh, Witchwind Orb. Awkward. Well, that was a mistake. 1, 2. So we can update this up to 3. And then we crack Blast Zone. Blossom Flagstones. I think it will follow Albus. We can kill them on one swing, I think. I mean, they're gonna have to sack some stuff, but if they crack Inventor's Fair, like we can Ghost Squatter Inventor's Fair if they don't crack it right now. Yeah. Opponent sees the writing on the wall. Force. They just don't want to play anymore. Okay. Yeah, that Lantern seemed like a good matchup for us. Okay, so what have we learned? We learned that Prowess is an unreasonable deck. Maybe we should have some amount of removal in the main deck. And then some more extra removal in the sideboard, honestly. Run foul. Critic Finger to follow. Ghost Wildfire. Wildfire to the sideboard. Just have to cut one card. Knight didn't do anything any of the matches that we played. Of course, it died on sight every single time, so you gotta take that with a grain of salt, I guess. But you just do that. Seems fine. Yeah, I guess if I wanted to beat Prowess, this card does some stuff. To be fair, one of the matches, like, it's not that we got completely destroyed by Prowess. Like, we lost 1-2 both times. So like we definitely had a shot. But it's one of those things where it just felt that it wasn't particularly comfortable. And one of the match against Lenny I lost because I misclicked. Like I actually just I could have killed I randomly chose to lose 6 life for no reason whatsoever, and I just misclicked and I got owned. And then the other match, the other game against Lenny, I made an attack and maybe I should have held off. I just did not attack. I thought that I was not gonna be. I was killed from 17. So anyway, this deck is cool. I enjoy playing this kind of deck. I think it's a lot of fun. I don't think it's good right now, and I don't know what it would need for it to be good. I'm probably gonna continue playing and messing around with it just because I think it's like it's just fun for me. It's just fun for me specifically, but I think that it's gonna take a lot more for this deck to ever be, you know, viable or even remotely playable. The mana base is kind of messy. Maybe we just cannot play Crossroads. Maybe we just cannot afford to play this. Just have to play another fetch line instead. Because whenever you have a rain and you don't have a fetch, it feels really bad. It feels very, very bad. So maybe that's one of the options that we can go with. Just get this for another fetch. the only one really. That's the only land that I think that we can comfortably cut. Unlike Amulet, I don't think this deck can so reliably go over the top of what decks like Tron and stuff are doing. Mikey L16, thank you for follow. Decks like what Dredge or Amulet or Tron are doing, so I don't think that we can realistically cut either Bojuka Bob or Ghost Quarter from the main deck. Overall, the power level of this deck is obviously a lot lower than Amulet's, so in Amulet you can very often just like completely forgo Bog and Ghost Quarter because your proactive game plan is just so strong that you just don't care about what your Tron opponent is doing really. Also, you're minimizing the power of Reclaimer and Dryad by a lot by cutting these cards anyway. Yeah, I think that next stream that I try this out, it's gonna be something like this, I guess. It probably still won't be good enough. Like I will still get to play a league and go 2-3 or 3-2 and play some fun matches at least. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one so far. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video, folks. Take care. Bye bye.